digest this now is a statement that has been coming from the Pakistan Assembly that, remember, is in session, and this is what is being said in the Pakistani Parliament today regarding the Pakistani Defence Minister Khwaja Asif. Listen to this.
कल मैं सुन रहा था CNN को, हमारा डिफेंस मिनिस्टर इंटरव्यू दे रहा था, तो इस तरह के इंटरव्यू तो मैंने जब सुना तो मैं हैरान हुआ कि एक एंकर उससे पूछती है कि आप कह रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान ने 5 जहाज गिराए हैं, इसका कोई प्रूफ, कोई सबूत है? तो ये कहता है सोशल मीडिया। अफसोस की बात है, इस तरह का जवाब इसको देना चाहिए था। कल मैं सुन रहा था।
Okay, let me get Shruti into this. Shruti, now blooper moments can happen in times of crisis, okay, because the Pakistani gut reaction is that as soon as something happens, we need to sit on BBC, Al Jazeera and CNN. That's their gut reaction. You don't see any Indian ministers doing it, okay, but that's their gut reaction. And then, you know, he's gotten stuck because there was no proof, and what he was actually referring to as social media proof, now you know that there was a photograph from 2024, 2021, and there was yet another from 2001, 24 years ago. Debris was shown as an Indian aircraft. Now, are the Pakistanis used to this, that listen, our leaders are a joke anyway, or does it actually affect them that we have just been humiliated?
It's a 50-50 situation, sir. What happens is that half of Pakistan actually believes what their ministers feel, and that is why they go and join the army. They want to fight the war. The street interviews that you see on a lot of social media platforms, you'll see that they are very much, kind of inculcated into this ideology that India is their ideological enemy, and to destroy it would be something that they have to accomplish in their lifetimes. Every single generation feels this exact same way. The other half of it is kind of disillusioned because they happen to be interacting with the rest of the world, and they are aware that their party is not all that, which whoever is ruling, it's the military that is running this entire state, terror state of Pakistan, that I should call it now. So people want to believe them. They have the news anchors, if you see day after day, they keep trying to paint the very same picture. So it's an entire machinery that they have in form. So they kind of trying to brainwash their people into believing that the military is right, and their military might is always superior. Even today, if you walk the streets in Pakistan, you'll never hear that they lost the 65 war or the 71 war.
Okay, you know, I was mentioning it yesterday. My father was in college, Hindu college in Delhi during 71. And he told me that I think it was All India Radio or DD that was running something called Radio Jutistan. Because these guys would make all sorts of claims that we've, bombed Connaught Place and we have destroyed 1,000 enemy tanks and we've, downed how many squadrons. So they called it Jutistan. I've been running a show twice on NewsX on Jutistan, but today, of course, matters have taken us in a different matter. We have another statement which has been put. Devika, let's put out what the PIB is saying, because this is an interesting one. And then I want to listen to the press conference made, or at least a chunk of it, of what the Indian Air Force and the Indian Army has briefed us, for any viewers who are joining us now, because that happened at around 5:45. We are now heading into 7:45, so we'll play out that chunk for you in just a second. Let's put a perspective check in this. Let me get Pramit Pal into this conversation. Pramit, now, the Rafales being downed and 5 aircrafts and drones being taken down. Now, it's been now close to 48 hours. We have no news that we have lost several aircraft, certainly at this stage. There might have been dogfights, they might have shot at each other, but there is no information of aircraft from either side having been shot down at this point of time. So what was the Pakistanis shooting loose? A defense minister making statements like this?
So it's hard to tell. As you said, there's a lot of fog of war going on right now. There seems to be relatively strong evidence that some aircraft or some sort of airborne devices fell from the sky.